Good evening, America. We're here with
Fredy, and I'm with Caesar.
What are we drinking?
Some Moldezies.
Tall boy.
Cheesy.
Now, before we even start, Fredy, I wanted to bring up my outfit.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you recognize this shirt.
Yeah, I recognize it.
I wore
From Twilight.
I wore this shirt. Oh, kind of close. For the Halloween special.
Oh shit.
This is what I wore. This is what I wore, and then I put the vest over, and then the cape, the vampire cape.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? Like,
No wonder I was like, damn, I want somebody to suck up my blood right now.
This is the last button up that I have, and
That fits?
yeah.
Or that you have?
Why?
Both?
Both. Yeah, both. But what I was fucking saying was, what better way to conclude? Well, I guess it doesn't really make sense that I'm concluding with this shirt, but you know, I'm concluding with this shirt. And yeah, I'm just concluding with this shirt. Now I'll be wearing t-shirts, I guess. Because I'm out of button-ups and I'm out of fucking shirts that completely cover up like my arm. So I'll be wearing, I don't know, I'll wear something nice next episode.
This fool.
Maybe some ImWithCesar merch.
No trip, I have the next fucking... I have a bunch that'll fit you, bro. The ones that don't fit me anymore. Because I'm too big. I mean muscular.
So, as everybody knows, Charlie Kirk was murdered a few days ago.
Assassinated.
Mm-hmm. Now, how'd you feel about that, Fredy?
I felt... I don't want to say joy or happy, but it was like a trip. I was like, no fucking way. I wasn't like super happy, but it was like, what the fuck, no way, like, that's an incident, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's something. But then if you look at it like at the same time close and like up close and personal and his family and all that shit, like, that's fucked up, you know? But at the same time, he was like, como se dice, like, spreading hate or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so it's like, at the same time, I don't know, because it's just, I'm only seeing like imagine like if I'm playing a video game, and it's like, yeah, I shot that fool. And it's like the mission was like, to take out that guy or something like. Because I don't know them personally, maybe, I don't know, like, maybe if I was there and I seen that shot, I'd be like, and I was like the one asking the question, like, oh, what do you think about this? Like, and then I'm seeing it, and then I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then I'm seeing his kids right there, like, no, that's fucked up in front of his kids or some shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But like, I feel like obviously, not obviously, but like, yeah, it's just something that happened, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't say like indifference or apathy, but like, it just happened and it's like, damn, it's just something to talk about, you know? Obviously, like, the closer you get to them, the more personal it is. It's like pretty fucked up. We're pretty far away. It's like, oh, probably like, I don't care and shit, but it's like at the same time, like then people were like putting all these videos of him talking about like, oh, like, I think it's, you know what I'm getting at, what I'm about to say?
What?
When it's like, oh, like, there's videos of him saying like, oh yeah, I think it's okay for there to be some gun deaths.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, like, so it's like, oh, like, when they make it seem like that, it's like, oh shit, like, maybe it's, I don't even want to say it, but like, maybe it's cool that he died, you know, like the way they make it seem like about when he would speak, you know, because it's like obviously it's fucked up, but then it's like, like they put all the shit he would say, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, bro, like, what the fuck? And then it's like, damn, that's crazy. Like, obviously, I wouldn't go out there and kill nobody, but like, I wouldn't even be like, I don't know if I would condone it. Like, I don't know, like maybe mixed emotions or whatever in my part, but I don't know, like I'm not like super happy about it. I'm not sad at all about it, but it's just like, what the fuck, like I don't know. Like, this fool was literally like supporting hella shit that led to people dying too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't know. Like, you guys tell me how I should feel, and if I'm wrong, I'll try to understand if I'm wrong or whatever, but I'm not like sad about it. Maybe I was even a little bit happy, but you know, I'll admit it, but like not ecstatic, but like, oh, like, especially when they started putting his quotes, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, what's your favorite Charlie Kirk quote? And it's like, it's always some hateful shit, like, there's always like some hateful rage baiting shit, like, oh, but it's like, oh, edgy shit, you know, like, oh, they're so smart, you know, like, but then it's always like logically fallacious, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like a logical fallacy, but it's hateful and people run with it. And then he's like, a man of God.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm an atheist, so it's like,
Yeah.
like, bro, everything's based on fallacy, but it's meant to stir hate? Is that what it's meant for? I don't know, but. So then it's like, but at the same time, it's weird because we don't know the motives of the guy. Yeah, supposedly, maybe we do, maybe we don't. Was raised conservative, so. But at the same time, they're saying maybe he had a relationship with a transgender, so. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about that, yeah.
So it's like, who knows, you know, like, yeah, like, I feel like if it was a right winger, I'll support him more. And if it was a liberal or leftist, I'll be like, why you do that? You're making us look bad and shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't fucking know.
See, that whole thing was pretty much, the whole shooting was confusing to me because everybody, like, I understand even if you didn't like him, didn't agree with his viewpoints, everybody kind of made it seem like this motherfucker was like some saint. You know?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, everybody like fucking, even YouTubers that I follow that are like fitness people that are like in the millions of like, you know, subscribers.
Oh, yeah?
They were fucking making videos like, you know, he was a good man. And I was like, fuck,
Oh,
like,
hell no.
how do you define good man? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you wouldn't define someone that says this type of shit about the most marginalized people in society.
Yeah,
you wouldn't
I fuck
define
with
them
that,
as
yeah.
good. You know, like you could feel sorry, like, damn, that's terrible that the wife and kids were there. You could feel bad that the kids are gonna grow up knowing that their father's murder is, you know, available at the click of a button.
Yeah.
They're gonna grow up without a father.
They're probably gonna see that shit
Yeah,
at one point. They're gonna look it up themselves, like, fuck it, let me see it.
Yeah, people are probably gonna troll them in the future, you know. So I understand that, like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, I feel for the family, you know. I feel for the fucking wife. But to fucking go out of your way and fucking make, like, you know, a fucking 10, 15-minute video about, like, you know, like, he was a good man, you know. I don't know about that.
I wouldn't say that, you know.
But
just because he wasn't a good man doesn't mean like
he deserves to be shot. Yeah.
Like, for example, when they say you believe in the death penalty, like, from what I've heard, and like, I'm not the smartest fucking guy. I know you guys wouldn't be able to tell from the videos, but I'm not the smartest guy. But from what I've seen, like, a lot of people that I think are smart, they don't believe in the death penalty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, that's like the death penalty we got, you know? In a way, right? So it's like, yeah, I wouldn't really agree with that. I wouldn't really agree with like locking him up for his free speech. So it's like, I don't know. It's like, you know, iffy, and it's like, I don't know. You know, it's like, yeah, like he's not. I wouldn't say he was. What'd you say they were saying he was? Like a great guy or
something?
something?
Like a great man.
Yeah, like I wouldn't describe him as a great man. You know, it's like if I come out here and start saying some like hateful stuff, like maybe they didn't see the stuff he was saying as hateful, you know, but like you were saying, like he's talking about the marginalized people, like, and then other people say, like, when I'm watching people, they're like, oh, it's easy for them to punch down or whatever, you know, like just talking shit about the trans, the fucking. Well, I don't know, but what they were saying is like on his last question, he was like something about my shootings, and he was like, wait, are you talking about gang violence too? And it's like, boom. You seen the video?
Yeah, I saw the video.
You know, like, fuck, bro. I mean, I've seen worse videos than that, you know, but like, I would recommend the younger people see it, you know? But fuck, I remember seeing hella cartel videos, all these gory videos back in the day, but that shit was like, pretty much like, and they were saying that it ricocheted off his bulletproof vest. And then that it went up to his neck.
I heard something about that, but I
that was one of the theories or some shit like that. I was watching like some YouTube channel.
I think I know what video you're talking about, but
the Law and Order one or something like that. Law and Crime.
Okay, never mind. There's another video.
Because they're more like neutral, you know, not neutral, but like grounded, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's what I like. Okay, so it was one thing to see like, you know, fucking fitness influencers like make videos about him, but then it was strange because I got like 3 different types of people on my Instagram that had like 3 different viewpoints and shit. Like, I'll start off with the one that kind of threw me off the most, but you know, I shouldn't say that because I have my suspicions about this person being probably like a Republican, and I'm pretty damn sure she's a Republican and shit. She posted like fucking a post on her story first saying like, it's only free speech until the other side disagrees with it. Oh, fuck. You got your...
The lantern?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, technical difficulties. But yeah, as I was saying, this person posted saying like, it's only free speech until the other side disagrees with it. And then I was like, what the fuck, what happened? Then that's when I found out that, you know, Charlie Kirk.
Oh, that's how you found out?
Yeah, and then she posted like, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. And then that kind of threw me off more than like, because again, I had my suspicions that she was a Republican, but I was like, and it wasn't just a, you know, a black image with like the words like rest in peace. It was like a whole fucking, you know, like him.
Compilation?
It was like a picture of him with like a heavenly light and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, again, I was like, that's kind of weird to me. Like, again, I understand if you're some fucking, you know, like, oh, you know, Charlie Kirk saved me, you know, okay, but like, what does he fucking do? All he does is fucking debate
like,
people.
okay, for example, like, I'm an atheist, right? But like, for example, if the Pope dies, like, I guess to a certain point, like, they try to be like charitable or some shit. And they don't talk much about politics. But it's like, okay, like, I don't know. So then maybe if they die, it's like, or like an actual religious person, like, that's in the church or some shit, you know, like.
Maybe that's what she was going for. Again, I was like, why is everyone treating this guy like he's some saint and shit? Like, it was just a podcast.
Yeah, like, if he was some fucking other guy, like if he was fucking, like, I wouldn't even know who to say on the other side, you know, like, who's on the other side with the same amount of shit as him, like, Hassan or some shit?
I guess, yeah.
Like, if he dies, that girl is not gonna be on the same tip, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, this fool was, like, just saying his truth or some shit, like.
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying, like, oh, he got killed for saying the truth.
Yeah, like, he didn't get killed for saying the truth. He literally got killed. We don't know why he got killed. The motive, right?
Yeah.
But he wasn't saying the truth, that's for sure.
He's saying his opinion.
He was saying his opinion, I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't saying the truth. His opinion was not true. Mm-hmm. Especially if he's like a theist, you know, like, my bad, you know? As an atheist, like, I disagree that there's a God and all that stuff, especially the Bible, like. Mm-hmm. So it's like, alright, he's not saying the truth, you know? He's saying what he thinks is the truth, you know? Because even if you believe in God, he didn't believe in the Muslim God, you know? And then you'll be like, oh, but they're all the same God. Like, no, it's not the same God, you know? It's like, the Muslim God didn't have a son. The Jewish God doesn't have a son. They don't worship Jesus Christ, you know? So it's not the same God, you know?
Well, you know, that again, I was like confused about that. I was like, damn, like, I really can't see a scenario where this guy changes your fucking life, you know? Like, did he fucking save you from a burning car or some shit?
Yeah, like the way I would see it is that, oh, I was going down the path of becoming gay, and then I heard this one, and it was like, it made me realize I should have a wife and kids, and I wouldn't do that. And now my life is so fulfilled, and now my wife doesn't know how to read, and like she's illiterate, and she can't vote. And it's like, she's like, I go to work, and she's just at home homeschooling the kids. Like, okay, like, what the fuck?
Now, I'm okay, like, so.
Like, that's what he was about, no? Or like, am I wrong or what?
I know that he was like pretty much God comes first before like my wife and kids. So to a degree, yes, you are correct.
And then the Christian God of the Bible. So not just God, like a fucking imaginary thing.
Yes. Yes.
It's like he has a certain definition of God,
yes.
And it's the Christian God of the Bible.
Yes, he puts that.
He had it.
Yes. So, yes, to a degree, I understand what you're saying, but, so, yeah, I mean, it was weird to me because, like, that was one person from my Instagram, and then the other person, which was on the other side, kind of like, you know, I guess she just wanted to, like, make it known that she didn't give a fuck that Charlie Kirk got, murdered. Uh-huh. She posted she could have picked a better fucking TikTok. Like, you know, I understand what she was trying to do, but, like, she posted this TikTok of some fucking girl that looked like she was eating cereal. Looked like she just fucking woke up. And just recording herself, just mumbling. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. I think I was saying, okay, so she posted a TikTok of some girl just, you know, talking like that, like pretty much after every fucking word, to the point that she kind of realized, like, you know, I don't really know what I'm saying or some shit like that. She's like, all I want to say is that, you know, I'm not gonna be sad for Charlie Kirk. And I was like, God damn.
I feel like that's literally what I said.
Even though you're fucking drinking, Fredy, you were more coherent and just fucking precise with your words than this fucking girl. I don't know why the fuck she did it like that. Maybe that's her fucking, like, her little thing. But I was like, God damn, I'm way more well spoken than your ass. And I know she probably has more views than me, but, you know, let me not go on a rant. So, okay, so that was two sides, like, on the extreme, right? Like, oh, I don't give a fuck that Charlie Kirk died. And then, you know, this girl over here being like, oh my gosh, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, you know? And then, this one, I think you're gonna enjoy this one the most. Some guy that calls himself a Christian, he posted like a fucking paragraph saying like, I don't agree with Charlie Kirk, but it's wrong that he got killed, which I could agree with. I could agree with that.
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Like,
no, but hang on.
Some logical shit.
Yeah. But the reason.
It's wrong drinking and driving.
Yes.
I know.
Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive, ladies and gentlemen.
I haven't done that in years, but when I used to do it. You know?
So I was like, oh wow, like, you know, I didn't think he would get into this conversation, but, you know, he's coming at it pretty level-headed, you know, like, I don't agree with him, but he doesn't deserve, nobody deserves to get shot like that. He was.
Well, I wouldn't say nobody either, you know? I wouldn't say he was to the point where he deserved to get shot like that. Maybe some people, yeah, but
Okay, all right, maybe.
I don't know. At the same time, you can't shoot them somewhere else and then take them prisoner or some shit, you know?
But so then he says he was a Christian, and
That's where I would have been like, shoot that nigga.
yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like, okay, so he just went down this whole fucking spiral of like he was a Christian and he was a man of God. Like, I have nothing but love.
Hey, that's where I fucking see it. Like, bro, like, you know, I don't believe in free will and shit. So it's like, if he is a Christian and he was born to be a Christian, like if his path was chosen, or his path not by some sort of entity or like not by a deity, like, but it just happened to be that he was gonna be himself, and he was gonna believe that. You know, it was like, that's fucking destiny. You know, he was gonna believe that. He was gonna live by those rules or whatever. So then it's like, come on, like, just like you wouldn't want a drug addict to be just like, oh, this guy's addicted to drugs, just fucking lock him up or some shit. Like, he is not like his fault. He was like a believer of that shit. Just like if I'm not better than anybody for not being like I'm glad, like, okay, like, that I'm able to like take a step back and try to be mindful, because maybe there's like step levels to it, the free will shit. I have more free will than everybody, but you know, like, I feel like, okay, like, yeah, like, in the way I see it is like, okay, I feel like I do have more empathy than others. Not others, like more empathy than you, but like more empathy than these people that like are locked in this state of mind where it's like religious and like society should be this way. Like, bro, like, this is what it is, and then this is how we can move forward, you know? Like, not that it should be this way or it should be that way. Like,
So,
but yeah, the guy, my bad.
yeah, so I was like, alright, like, that's weird. I didn't expect. Well, I expected one girl to fucking say like, you know, like, yeah, I'm glad he's fucking dead. I kind of expected one to, like, you know, maybe
The first one?
The first one, yeah, the Republican. I guess she is Republican, shit. And then the last guy, he's a fucking idiot. So,
you know him though?
Yeah, I know him. Yeah. I've talked about him before. I'll tell you who it is after. Ah, fuck it. All right. What the fuck? Now it says it's at fucking 38%.
Hell yeah, 38% everybody. Thank you guys for your prayers.
Just in case it's not fucking 38%. I was a little confused as to why everybody was treating Charlie like some fucking, like the next coming of Jesus, right?
Or like the last Mother Teresa. Even Mother Teresa, you know what they criticize her on?
That her funding wasn't actually going to her causes.
No way. Is that a thing?
That's what I heard.
Damn. I was thinking more about her quote where it's like, I'm thankful for that people suffer because it brings them to God. Well, that's worse. Which is worse, I think.
I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't looked it up, but I saw this. Oh, okay. So a former UFC champion fucking made a post about it, and like again, like
about the Canelo fight?
No, about fucking Charlie Kirk. So I was like, why are you getting involved? Like,
for those who are conservatives, the UFC fools,
you might be. Actually, you know,
I'm surprised you're coming out right. I feel like you're coming out right now. When you're like, oh, the fucking, what's it called?
The UFC
the community that's like, like.
It's a community that what? What community?
Like punching down on the lower class, like.
I don't punch down on no one.
You. Like you were saying that he talks
marginalized.
The marginalized.
Yeah.
And then, okay, like.
Oh, this guy's black. So I'm like, what the fuck?
No, I know there's a lot of minorities and marginalized people that agree with him.
Yeah. But I mean, I was just surprised because I was like, what the fuck? Since when do you fucking get it?
But you don't have to agree with him to like feel sympathy. Also, you don't have to feel sympathy.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's not what I'm saying, but also you don't have to feel sympathy, but you don't have to be non-marginalized to feel sympathy. Many marginalized people are going to feel sympathy for him even if he was hating against the marginalized.
Now,
And that's not wrong, something wrong with them. Just like if somebody doesn't feel sympathy, there's nothing wrong with them.
yes.
And even if somebody enjoys it, maybe something could be a little wrong with us. But hey, you know, like,
So I read a comment. Someone.
not you and us. I would say like us.
So I read
you.
I read a comment on this former UFC champion's quote. Someone commented, and I thought it summed up everything quite well. Kirk's death should not be celebrated, nor should his life.
Oh, that's a good one.
It was a shame of how he died,
And how he lived.
but it was also a shame how he lived.
That's right. That is right.
So I was like, God damn, I think you just summed it up perfectly.
But
man.
at a certain point, maybe after he became this political speech guy, like, political commentator, like maybe before that he wasn't like that, you know. And
Maybe
but you know, it's like I don't know if it's like como se dice, like what's it called? You use too much emissions and carbon, and you kind of pollute the earth more than like zero emissions or whatever. Like
You're talking about your CO2 footprint?
CO2 footprint.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, can it be similar? Like, oh, your hate footprint, you know?
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
And, like, what if before he was cool and then, like, he just started becoming, like, but at the same time, that's how it would be, you know? Like, I feel like nobody learns instinct. I don't know, like how when cats know how to use a litter box or some shit like that. I don't know. Like, a dog, will he use a litter box?
I don't know, dogs.
I don't know, yeah. I should probably get these foods a litter box, like, problem solved, bro. But fucking, I don't know, like, that has to be taught too, right? Like, being like that, like a conservative Christian.
I think you could get like brainwashed. I think that's probably a better
But it could be either way.
You could, but I feel like it's probably more indoctrination where you see people like Charlie Kirk. You know, like.
All right. For example, do you think we have, or whoever might watch this, you think they're most likely to be like right wing or left wing?
Whoever watches this?
Yeah.
ImWithCesar?
Yeah.
Left one.
And then probably this episode, like what we're talking about right now, if somebody watches it.
Left one.
Unless it's like some random shit on YouTube or some shit.
Unless I like heavily promote like ImWithCesar about Charlie Kirk, you know. Like I feel like you know, if I try to bank on his name, then yeah, maybe.
Oh
maybe
yeah.
then maybe
But even right now, like I'll be on Threads because I don't have Twitter, and everything I hear see about Charlie Kirk is like one foot defending him and like 20 people like talking shit. You know?
those people.
So that's why maybe I'm like more like, oh, you know.
Because I'm like, all right, you know, I don't know. I've seen some of the YouTube comments and I'm like, fuck, there's no way that like, you know, like I know people say that YouTube's full of bots now and shit. Like these people can't be real. Like.
Oh, the ones that are defending him, or
yeah, they're all saying like, oh, you know, he was a great Christian. You know, all he wanted to do was spread. I could see that, but then again, part of me is like, nah, there's just
well,
too
at the
many.
same time, who knows? Because it could work like that on both sides, but even on Facebook, I've been on there for a while, and like, there's like it becomes so much real for like the way I see it is like, if Mexicans weren't here illegally, they'd be like on that side, nigga, because Mexicans are Catholics.
Yeah.
You know? So if like hella Mexicans weren't here illegally, like they would be on that side of the spectrum politically, you know?
Yeah, I heard that like Mexicans from Mexico are more conservative than Mexicans that.
Yeah, and I feel like the only reason is because of the immigration issue. But if they realize libertarianism is for open borders, they'd go all the way.
We will conclude this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Crocodile.
It helps the algorithm. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the last button up that I got.
butternuts.
Butternup.